Hello, you guys, and welcome to Reviews with Whitney D. I am Whitney D. Let's get into this, shall we? It's just my view. Hey. I digress. It's exciting. All right, you guys. Hello. I am doing much better. Thank you guys that were asking me and they were in my DM just, saying hope you feel better and giving me topics in which to discuss. Okay, so this video, as you guys notice, is titled Unpopular Opinions. Now, these may be favorable opinions in some cases to people, but in regards to some topics, I chose for a while not to tap on them, not to discuss them, because I try to be neutral. Well, you guys know I speak my mind, but I try to be lighthearted, a lighthearted channel that doesn't really just get real serious all the time. Now, I give my little advice on tidbits, but I try not to be so, ooh. And that's not because I'm afraid to go against the grain or anything like that, but I mean, some stuff I just be like, okay, like, whatever. I'm gonna let everybody else get on that. I just want to stick to my little reviews and just keep to my little stuff. But I've been asked on my Facebook platform several times to discuss different topics because people tend to, I guess, like my honesty on it. And that's what I'm gonna give you. That's why I titled this particular video Unpopular Opinions, because this may be unpopular in regards to my perspective, my view. Yet again, like I just stated, this is my perspective, my view, my opinion. Do not get offended by my opinion in 2019. Okay. So you've been warned. And you can feel free to go to the next video or just unsubscribe. Okay. I mean, hey, either way. But let's get into this, okay? So first and foremost, this topic to me, I was kind of excited to discuss, to be quite frank and honest with you, because as a married woman, is things that we kind of go, I guess we kind of experience. I myself, not in this marriage, can say that I've experienced infidelity. But in my last marriage, my first marriage, I did. I was able to go through that and be that wife that was experiencing that. And as traumatic as it was, there was life lessons learned in that situation. So, in regards to this particular subject of unpopular opinion, we're going to be discussing Lovely Mimi and Just Brittany. Okay. Now, if you guys aren't aware of this story, I'm just gonna give you a little backstory on it. I don't know full details and stuff like that. That's not me. If you're looking for a channel that's gonna be Inspector Gadget on these celebrity gossip stuff, that ain't me. Now, I will dig deep for my little 90-day fiance and all that stuff like that. But this stuff, I just really don't care that deep to get on into it. But anyway, so here's the thing. So Lovely Mimi and Just Brittany were friends, right? They were cordial. I mean, I would say they were friends because hell, this girl, Just Brittany, was staying with Lovely Mimi. Mind you, Lovely Mimi has been married to, or was married to, her husband for 13 years or 10 or 13 years or something like that. They have children and all that. They were actually on Love and Hip Hop together and everything. They didn't have no drama behind them where he was cheating and all this stuff like that. Pretty decent. And if you don't know who Lovely Mimi is, she is I want to say an IG personality. Uh, Comedic. She actually talks or does a lot of reenactments of her culture, because I think she's Filipino or Asian or something like that, and what other stuff. But she acts like a lot of the nail techs and things like that. I do nail for you, honey, and all that stuff like that. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, um, she got real close with Just Brittany. Let the girl come stay with her and stuff like that. Well, she had already been having marital issues and things to that nature. I want to say that I'm not sure if it was during this whole shabacle with her husband, Just Brittany started messing around with him, and or it was after LovelyMiMi and her husband went their separate ways, Brittany stepped in or whatever. Either way it go, here's the scenario. Here's where I get into my opinion in this, okay? There is a such thing as a code, okay? There is a such thing as respect, okay? And be it that LovelyMiMi and her husband went their separate ways or had their disagreement. Sidebar, just to add this, it was a time where LovelyMiMi tried to get Just Brittany to join in some sexual activities, some I guess a threesome or whatever, and Just Brittany declined. So I say all that to say that you know, LovelyMiMi was saying loyalty and things like that, and some people, which was very ignorant, was like, "Well, she doesn't know you and your loyalty. You was trying to bust her down too." Here's the thing in regards to that, okay? First and foremost, that's why you don't open your bedroom, okay? People begin that Bible verse misconstrued and say that the bed is undefiled. You idiots, okay? Let me break that scripture down for you. That means that as you share that bed with your significant other, not with three, four, five, six different people, ignorance, okay? Meaning that before you become a husband or wife, the bed is defiled. You're having sex with this person, and it's fornication. Okay, so that's what that means. Okay, doesn't mean that you can have Felicia, Rodney, and all them up in your bed, you ignorant. It just means that you're able to indulge with your significant other, and the bed is undefiled, meaning you guys are not, being foul in the sight of God. It is good. God wants us to have sex with our spouses. Okay, and the reason why he doesn't want us to have sex out of marriage is because there's a lot of stuff that plays factors to when you do that. Okay. I'm a living proof and witness of that. A lot of soul ties and spiritual connections that you have with people, but I'm not going to get that deep. Okay. Anyways, so that's why I say you ain't supposed to do stuff like this, because she felt like, girl, please, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, you wanted me anyway. So I guess they developed, her husband and Just Brittany developed some kind of relationship, in the midst of everything that was going on. And some way, shape, or another, her husband ended up over with Just Brittany, staying in her house. And so LovelyMiMi was trying to fight Just Brittany and all this stuff like that, just saying, respect and this and that and third, which I get it. Okay. But here's my thing. Okay. And like I said, this is where the unpopular, probably, perspective will come in. Now, I don't absolutely at all blame LovelyMiMi for being upset and wanting to go there with Just Brittany. Just Brittany is out of order. If this ever reaches her, that's foul. Okay. And to be honest with you, I don't know her like that, but word on the street is that that's just her type of MO. But I don't really go off of that, because people love to, whenever I was growing up and back in the day and stuff like that, would put labels on me that didn't even know me. That I mean, I didn't contest a lot of the stuff. I just was kind of like, well, whatever. Now I did have some bad experiences and did do some things in my life that I regret, but people put so many different labels on people, so it's like whatever. But in regards to Just Brittany, the thing is that you got to be the person that's not going to prove a person right. You know what I'm saying? So it comes to a point to where you mature and you get old enough, and these rumors and things coming around you, you have to live beyond that. You have to live past that. And so this is kind of LovelyMiMi's way of saying, see, they were true. See, that's what people was telling me about you. You know what I'm saying? And this really sucks. So my thing is that I don't fault LovelyMiMi at all for wanting to get at Just Brittany, but the thing is that, honey, you kind of open this up. You open this up. That's why you see a lot of people when they have threesomes and stuff like that, that person end up getting with the other person, and they get with each other behind the other person back and stuff like that. You open that Pandora box. You know what I'm saying? And they never did it, but it kind of made her comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's real shiesty when people do that. I myself, when I was younger, just to be transparent and expose myself, I did that on several occasions. For one, I was young. Would I do that now in my older age? No, but I hurt a lot of people in the process. And in regards to my the one I got pregnant by at 16, the father of that child was actually a relative of mine's ex-boyfriend. And I was in a time of my life where I kind of was trying to, I guess, prove my worth, if you will. But I mean, at that age, you really don't know your worth. You just feel like you're owed certain stuff and you deserve certain stuff. You feel like, oh, you are untouchable. You can dominate the world, and hurt people. And in the process of me doing it, I hurt a relative, and we've since spoke about that. And we moved past that, and I did a lot of stuff in my past that I regret because I didn't know my self-worth, and I was a youth. And that's why I tell people to this day, if they get to changing laws and stuff like that, it's gonna be a lot of chaos around here because at under, well, shoot, at 18 nowadays, you're not you don't your comprehension level isn't there. You know what I'm saying? And so, anyways, but yeah, so I just feel that, Just Brittany, she's out of order in regards to this situation. And I get where Lovely Mimi is upset in regards to about it, but sorry. A person is only gonna do something that you allow them to do to you. You open that Pandora box up for one, and for two, you were already going through a situation with your husband on several occasions. And now you want to sit there and you want to say how dusty he is and all this stuff. And then third, that's something I will never do. I don't care how bad the situations get with my husband or what have you. I would never put him out there. I don't care how bad it get. And she said that she wanted to protect her family. You're supposed to do that through and through. These kids are going to be able to look back on this stuff and hear all this stuff. So yes, it's okay to address the situation, but you gotta be very, very gentle in regards to subjects touching on the children's father and things to that nature. But anyways, that's that on that. I digress. Signing off. Deuces.